Alright, hello. Today we've got the first of the Playstyle build videos, and I call this one the MAV-Rat. So, it's going to be a Recon setup, where your main focus is abusing the MAV as an infantry soldier that's not using a sniper rifle. So I'll break it down real quick. You could use a sniper, but it's more about being in the front lines, mostly for conquest, but you could use this for something like domination. And ideally you want to be like kind of up in the action, right? Up on a flag or something, or aggressing or something like that. So I like to use carbines, and you could use a carbine if you want. You could also get away with a DMR or a shotgun if you really wanted. But I just like to use the ATW. The MTAR is also a good alternative, and the Ace 52 is something that I get dunked on by a lot. Those are some good alternatives if you don't like the ACW. Your secondary is going to be whatever you want. Ideally, keep it, something good that's in CQC, like a Shorty, G18. The 93R is also really good. That could be a good one that pairs well with a suppressor. And I should talk about what I use on attachment-wise for these two weapons. For the ACW, I just use Coyote. You could use whatever sight whatever you like, right? I like Coyote because it's a nice open aperture, and it's just a dot. So accessory, you might imagine that I would use like a laser sight, but I'm actually gonna use a target detector because, again, this is all about abusing like free wall hacks, free ESP, right? And target detectors, although nerfed, it is quite strong. So keep that in mind. You could use a suppressor on your barrel if you wanted. I don't like it because I don't like having my bolt velocity cut in half. But if you like that, cool. I think it adds to the playstyle personally. And I use a stubby grip or potato grip for spinning down hallways. Nothing too crazy there. The G18 is much similar, like just a sight, laser, suppressor, whatever. Nothing too crazy here. And we'll get into the gadgets here. So the MAV is probably one of the most broken gadgets in this whole game that effectively allows you to see around walls, see people through thermals, all this stuff. And why I say that is because it's a little drone you can put down and just mark targets. Not only can it mark targets from an extremely crazy distance with a crazy forgiving angle, it can actually destroy other people's equipment. So if you imagine that you're fighting a player or a team or a squad or something, and they've got a radio beacon posted up in another building, you could fly over to that with your MAV, blow it up, and then, mark all the people over there, hop off the MAV, and just start shooting people. And then, let's say you lose target or something, you can just go in, mark more people. And it effectively allows you to have, like, legal wall hacks. And this is why I say Recon is probably one of the most broken kits in the entire game for infantry play, for, like, close quarters, stuff like that. Because it's just so good. Just in general, it is an extremely good kit for, like, non-vehicle... Vehicle? I don't know why I said that. Vehicle and, like, infantry versus infantry play. Because there's just so much utility. Gadget 2, I use radio beacon sometimes if I'm, like, posting up and playing defensively in a flag. An alternative is Tugs. Tugs is extremely good, and it just gives you a little bit more coverage from an area that you might not be at, right, like, at that moment. So, like, you could put a Tugs down in a corner of a building and, fly the MAV around. If, let's say, you're playing more of a defensive angle or a defensive approach, you could do that, and it would be really strong. The SUAV is also really good, and you could use this to, I don't know, bonk people or just fly around and spot people. Maybe your MAV gets taken out. This is like a second chance. The Claymore is also good, fills the same purpose as the Tugs. And grenade-wise, you could use smokes, which would be pretty strong here, actually. It'll let you close the distance, and you'll have people marked, and they won't have you marked. And since you're not using a laser on your primary, or maybe your secondary if you have it on or off, you could just abuse this. They're marked, and you're not. Flashbangs are okay. I feel like flashbangs are a little weak at times, but I stick with frags because it's just kind of the safer bet. And I like to use the Spec Ops field upgrade because of the one thing. It's this level 3 buff that you get, which is for motion sensors, which increases maximum inventory motion sensors to 5, which is the little ball you can throw, which is a good alternative if you're playing super aggressively. It's a good alternative to the Tugs. Increases the range of Tugs in the MAV by 40%. Now, MAV's already crazy good, and when you give it even more range, it makes it even more crazy good. If you've ever used the MAV, like, effectively, wow, 40% buff, that's pretty crazy, actually. So, I mean, there's not really much that needs to be said about that. And the Tugs is always, it's always a welcome buff, right? Quick on spot, cool. Stealth, cool. You lose the sprint speed that you might get with offensive, but there's a trade-off with this, I guess, in the sense that you're maximizing your usage of your gadgets, and that's what the whole thing is about, right? It's abusing your gadgets so that you get very quick, easy kills, because you just know where everyone's at. It's very hard for you to get taken by surprise unless like maybe you missed an angle or something, right? Or someone hit a good flank. So that pretty much summarizes the whole loadout here. We're gonna go and show some clips and I'll talk through them and all that kind of stuff. And that's it. This is just meant to be a little fun video, maybe a way to change up your playstyle. Maybe you're tired of running around with the, you know, AEK, Glock, you know, shooting grenade launchers in Operation Lockers, and you want to play some Conquest on a map that, I don't know, isn't a giant hallway. Cool, hope you guys enjoy this one. It's also worth me mentioning that this is definitely much more of a recon support kind of play, and a lot less of like an assault frontliner. However, you can use the MAV from a defensive position to just kind of read enemy plays a lot easier, if maybe you're not that great, or with the motion detector if you want. So it's gonna be a bit like a, let's say it's a bit of a step down, and it might be a tough pill to swallow, but it's still a very fun way to play because you just farm spotting ribbons and all kinds of stuff. A heated gun. Oh no. Yes, yes, yes. Drive fucking forward. Drive forward, you freak. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more, bro. A little bit more. A little bit more. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Oh my god, I'm so thirsty. Let's go! We fucking did it to him! I want him to run over this AT mine. Like that. The ultimate opportunist. Look at these fucking dorks. They go down. Can I push him off? Yo, I pushed his ass off! Yo, I pushed his ass off! I didn't know I could do that! Yo, let's go, dude! Yo, I pushed his ass off! I didn't know I could do that!
我需要你来攻击这个目标。我发现了一名敌兵。
Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to see that through that sun.
敌军猎击手被我发现了。
Charlie has been neutralized.
发现敌兵。
I can patch you up.
Thought so.
We have taken objective Bravo.
This buddy thinks he's gonna get the alley-oop on me. Alright, well hey dudes, I hope this was at least entertaining or enjoyable or whatever. I struggled to get notable clips or anything like that of this playstyle because dude, just playing this playstyle, I have I have not been playing great. I think it's viable, and I think it's a very unique way to approach the game instead of just being like this sniper that's doing nothing for your team, getting like 3 kills per match. It's a nice way to contribute to the team and also maybe feel like you're playing, I don't know, something similar to Engineer without anti-tank capabilities, like a really bad version of Assault or something. I don't know. But I tried to include quite a few different clips of like anti-sniping or counter-sniping with, you know, the thermal MAV, you know, some defensive, offensive. It's definitely a little stressful. I've had quite a bit of rough luck recently using this setup, but and it doesn't help that when I stream I like don't clip anything and my chat doesn't clip anything, but yeah, hey, the next one's gonna be a lot better, trust me. I have some really cool ideas planned for videos like this, and I hope that this looks like fun, and maybe I could see a couple of you guys or some of you guys out there spamming MAVs, ruining the lobby for everyone else or the server. I hope that was fun, guys, and yeah, I'll see you next time.